Hello folks, welcome back to Dave's Allotment Garden and Ting. It's a glorious autumn day today, a perfect day to crack on. First of all, I'm going to fill the kettle up, not just for a cuppa, I'm going to do something different for a change. So let's fill the kettle. Can I be passed? Cheers. Right, so that's the cup I made. Cheers. Latte, can't beat it. The kettle took a little bit longer to boil than usual because I filled it to the top because I wanted to get some extra boiling water, because today I'm going to be making some apple juice. I've got an abundance of apples there, so I might as well give it a try. So the boiling water is to clean and sterilize the press. Got a nice clean cloth there as well. I bought some muslin cloths, bag things to go inside, because I just fancied making some apple juice. I made some years ago, I only got a little bit, but one of the bottles turned into cider and it was like, whoa. So I'll give it a try. I might make some grape juice as well, see how the time takes us. I'm just going to finish this cuppa, and like I say, I'm going to sterilize everything and pick some apples. Crack on. Cheers. Right, better start getting things prepared. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so that's everything there, cleaned, sterilised. Got some bottles, new bottles. What is it? Jar bottle, or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Something about Tommy Cooper. Anyway, everything's, go on, get off there. Everything's been cleaned, sterilised and that. So all I need to do is start filling the muslin bag up with some apples. Now let's go and have a look. As you see, there'll be plenty still on there. I will be taking some home to eat, but the ones that don't look very appetizing, I'll just chop up and make some juice. Make some noise, make some juice. I like these ones here, you see. I'll just chop them up and see what happens, folks. Have a little walk along the path, looking at a clay gate permitting. As you can see here, there's still some roses on the roses bush. Moses supposes his toes was roses, and that dahlia there is still blooming. Annie's rose doing good still, getting some new blooms on there. I just put that down there for a second, folks, because I want to show you something I noticed earlier on there, and it's interesting. As you can see there, there's still a dahlia coming on. There's still another one coming on there. The weather's been quite mild for the time of year, like, but not going to complain. And there's some more of these cosmos. Very nice. But this is what is interesting, folks. Some mushrooms. Why did the mushroom hang about with the other mushroom? Because he was a fungi. Terrible. So does anybody know what sort of mushrooms they are, folks? I've never noticed them there before. I have noticed some. What are these? They just started to grow there. I don't know what they are. Might be that bee balm stuff. Bee balm. Aye, mushrooms. Anyway, be interesting if anybody knows what they are. I'm not going to eat them, like, I don't like mushrooms. They taste like soil. Right, so I'm going to get this press into the shed, get some apples and start chopping. So I'll see you in a bit. I don't know, it doesn't look like the sun's going to come back out, folks. I thought I might have been able to get a nice sunset today, but unfortunately not. Anyway, I'll crack on. See you in a bit. Well, folks, I've just been busy there gathering some apples to fill this. See how far that takes us. If I need any more, there's plenty more to get. So I better start chopping. Cue the music.
Hey, it's Dave's Allotment Gardening Ting. Let's see what he gets up to today. Still cracking on. Get the kettle on. And all that kind of ting. See yous in a bit.
Right, so that's the apples chopped up there. Put them in there. I did give them a wash before I did this. So we'll take it into the shed and start pressing. How impressive. See yous in a bit. Right, so the apples are in the press. I've got the press ready. So let's start pressing. All of the bits of apples that I don't want the birds can have. So I've just set the bottle up resting on a chair because that's the only thing I could think of. I've got the funnel there to catch the juice. There should be some juice. Let's see how much of the bottle I can fill. Nothing's happening yet, folks. What's going on? Well, it's a lot harder than it looks on the telly. Oh, we're starting to get some juice, folks. Right, folks, this is going to take a while, I think. So I'll just let it do its thing for a bit. I'm going to go and get some russet because they're nice to eat. And it's starting to get dark now, so I better be quick. So one more spin for good luck. Get this little bit of juice out. And like I say, I'll just let that do its thing. Come back to see how much juice we've got later on. Exciting. Right, time to get some russet. Excuse me. Right, well, we'll just let that press do its thing. Like I says before there, all these bits that I don't want, just chuck them on the roof for the birds. There's a load of birds kicking about today. I've heard the robin. I'll do the rest later. Anyway, I'm going to go and get some russet. Now, I had a question. Well, it wasn't a question. It was someone asked us if they could have some seeds from the russet plant. Derek, Thomas, I said I would give you a shout out. Now, I'll just quickly spin you around, folks. Now, like I say, Derek. Hello, Derek. Hello, Derek. I tell you, I'd give you a shout out. Like I say, he asked us if I could send him some seeds from the russet. Now, as far as I know, and correct us if I'm wrong, but will the seed grow into an russet tree, or do you have to do something else? I'm not too sure. I says I would send you some seeds anyway, so I will send you some if they turn into an russet plant, tree, who knows. Well, I'll quickly spin you around again. So if anybody knows if you can save the seeds from the russet and it will become an russet, that would be great. So he wants to see if you can grow a tree. So I'll pick the best ones off here, take them home to eat. The other ones, the Claygate Pomain ones, there's still quite a few on, but they don't look very appetising now, folks. That's why I thought I'd make some juice. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get much juice. Let's go and have a look, see if there's anything else happened while I've been away. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was expecting to fill at least a bottle, but it doesn't look like it. So I might make some grape juice next. How exciting. What's going on here? Getting a little bit of juice there. Just pour it into there. And see what we'll have at the end of the day. Right, I'm going to get some bergamot russet and then do something else and then sign off later on when it gets dark, because I've got me power bank with us this time, folks, so I've got some light. Anyway, see you in a bit. Well, folks, there it is, the apple juice. Not much there, like, but it's some juice. There's some Claygate Pemaine. Not Claygate Pemaine, sorry. Bergamot russet. So, Derek, I'll save some seeds for you and I'll get them sent off. I've also picked some grapes, because while I've got the press out, I might as well make some grape juice while I'm here. So I'll just crack on with that. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's starting to turn a little bit misty there now. I can feel a little bit drizzle in the air. So I better get this cracked on. So there it is, folks. Apple juice, grape juice. Now, I don't think these muslin sacks from Amazon are very good. They're quite thin there, and they've let a little bit of the flesh of the grapes through. This is just the bag of apples. Thinking back now, folks, I should have let it be squashed for a lot longer than that I did. Maybe I would have got a little bit more than that. Never mind, it's just a test. Like I say, I think I'll get some better muslin sacks, because them ones aren't very good. So there's only one more thing to do, folks, and that's have a taste test. Apple juice. And it is apple juice, folks. I know it looks like something else, but I didn't go for a pee in the bottle. How rude. So I'm going to taste the apple juice, and I'm going to taste the grape juice with bits in. Lovely. Right, but I crack on. See you in a bit. Right, folks, it's the moment of truth. Taste of the apple juice. It's not much, like, but it's enough to have a taste. And there's the grape juice. If you can see there's quite a bit of sediment. Like I say, those muslin bags from Amazon, the holes were too thick. I'll get some better ones for the next time. Make some wine. Would you like some wine? Wine. Right, anyway, apple juice. Before I do have a slurp of this, so I've just been sitting here. I put all of the apple pulp just on the table there, and a robin landed on there, and it was like, oh yes. One day I will get that robin to feed off my hand, and that would be amazing. But I would have to just sit here for hours and with my hand out like that. It will eventually come like that. I don't know, I was thinking about doing a thumbnail there, but I'll not bother. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully, like I say, I'll get the robin. There it is. I wish I could turn the camera around. I've set the other microphone up outside as well, so you might be able to hear it singing. Anyway, time to taste the apple juice first. I'm quite thirsty, like, so I hope it tastes nice. Lovely. I know you're not supposed to drink out of a bottle. It's disgusting. But I can't do nothing else. Yeah, that's lovely, that. Like I say, I should have maybe let the apples crush a little bit more. There's the robin. I really should set the camera up out there, but I'm busy for now. The grape juice. Now I'm gonna have to be careful with this, because I don't want any of that. I hate juice with bits in it. Juice with bits in. Right, here we go, grape juice. Whew, hey, that's not too bad. Tasty. Tart. I might just leave it there, see if it clears a bit, turns into wine. There, but this apple juice is better. Like I say, that's a bit tart, that. It's nice though. Nice and refreshing. Cleargate Pomaine apple juice. Nothing but the best. Oh, my mouth's keep watering and all that. So I'm just going to finish off here, folks. If I do get any footage of the robin, I will put it on at the end of the video. But for now, before I do go, as you can see, I've got my lights on. I brought the power bank this time. It's still working fine, folks. 76% power, and I've been using it quite a lot. I also was contacted by the company, and they've kindly asked if I would like the discount code extended. So that's good. If you're interested in one of them, it's still 50% off if you use the discount code Dave Pick. So check it out. And one more thing before I do go, like Columbo once said, one more thing. I got a guitar from, well, my mate was chucking it out. It was his band's. It's just like a toy guitar. So what I was thinking about doing is hanging it outside, because if you remember a few years ago, I hung a guitar outside and there was some great tits nested in it, which was fascinating. So what I'll do with it this time, because the last guitar did like just rot away because it's just thin wood, I'm going to coat it with like some waterproofing stuff and get it up for the spring. Hopefully we'll get some birds nesting in there. It's just a little toy guitar, but let's see if I can get a little tune out of it. So before I do go, as always, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. I'm only 6 subscribers away from 10,000 now. Wow! So hopefully by the next video, I'll have 10,000 subscribers and Jock might even do his Highland Fling. Who knows? Right, here's a little ditty for you. Right. Now is a bit where I try and sing it. Rising up, back to the top. Took my time, took my chances. Too many days I don't know the words. Just fight just to keep them alive. And sometimes it happens so fast. You change your power for glory or something. Into the distance, now I'm back down to stop. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the... I don't know the rest of it. You're probably gone by now anyway, because that was terrible. So, see you on the next one, folks. A bird nearly flew into the garden, into the shed there. See you on the next one. Take care and all that kind of thing. Cheers!